Spencer, where does it? So when you're a dungeon master, where does this come in? Because you're improvising as a narrator, and then people are looking at a sheet of paper and they're saying, "Well, then because of this sheet of paper, which isn't a script, but it is a bunch of facts, I do this," and then like what? Talk, say some stuff.
It is like writing and improv.
So what if?
You couldn't write that. It's so easy. It's so easy with these guys. So what if we were to
say, okay, Jimmy Carrane, improv extraordinaire, would be your dice because you don't have any, and we don't have a campaign. So then, could you dungeon master an improvised campaign for me and Scott and Brandon to be in a little campaign, and then Jimmy is like the dice? Could Jimmy improvise results?
So many clues.
Yeah, can you improvise results? Does that sound fun to you? Whatever anyone wants, yes.
It's kind of like if Jimmy was human dice, like if you just like anytime we wanted to do something, Spencer would look at you and then you would represent a random result, and then Spencer would read it and then explain to us what we had accomplished.
Now, to connect the dots, backstage, me and Dan were thinking that a true improv master would be able to improvise perfectly the random results as if from a die. That's almost, part of this
almost
conceit.
Like a magician.
Right.
Do you mean that what do you...
No, you said that.
Do you mean like Jimmy would say 3 and 8, or do you mean like Jimmy would be like, you hit and you get a critical hit?
Let's ask the person who said that. I didn't suggest. Me. Yeah, I didn't say, hey, Jimmy would be great at pretending to be dice, but like, I believe you when you say it, but I don't know you're
I'm
thinking.
Drunk. Why are you listening to me? About anything.
I think I was sitting down and you look taller.
Fine. So I'll control everything.
Well, you control what you want me to control.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Spencer, you're in charge of what happens.
Okay.
Or what we're seeing and what's in the room. Okay? And then whenever anyone wants to do anything, instead of rolling dice, Jimmy, who's not part of the narrative, Jimmy, you're like a non-diegetic element.
That is not a word. Non-diegetic.
You produce results. You're sort of like a god it wouldn't be fun for him to say random numbers. Jimmy, you have to do more than that. You have to represent kind of like
dice.
You have to indicate fate in a way that Spencer can read. So you stand there.
Can you give me an example?
Yes.
Give me an example.
Okay. All right. Well, you be me. You be me.
I'm you.
In the example, and I'll be you.
So
what I want you to do.
I'm Dan.
Do you know how to play Dungeons and Dragons?
I don't know how to play
Spencer,
Dungeons and Dragons.
You tell him what he's looking at.
Okay.
Jimmy, you're in a wonderful field, but it's surrounded by trees. Maybe it's a forest, even. What do you do?
So tell him what you want to do.
I'd like to climb up one of the trees.
Oh, shit. That's him rolling? Are you rolling?
It's a very sexy tree.
You have to interpret it.
Wait, what?
Because...
Like, I'm a human die. Like,
okay.
I'm not going to just say... I'm just saying, like this could mean to you... It's like a tarot card. It could mean, like...
Man.
It's like, oh, that seems like a normal, average thing. He's acquiescent. So if he says he wants to climb a tree, and I'm going like this, I guess he climbs the tree, maybe.
Well, I thought
you were
right.
Like... Then it's like he fell. A twig poked him in the eye, and he fell out of the tree because I'm being like aggressive.
Now, Dan, were you the tree?
No.
Okay.
I'm like a human.
What are you?
I'm a human die. I'm a human die.
Well, a human die would tumble around and reveal a face with a number on it.
That's if a human was a die.
Right.
Yeah,
If
a human die.
played the role of a die, a human wouldn't have to say 3 or 8. A human could use all their human faces and behaviors to indicate the vibe. So if a person was just like, if you were just like, you.
It's clearly
to you,
a 2.
that might mean an extreme result.
But
yeah.
Isn't a result of a dice a number?
Oh, okay. I got it.
Okay.
No, if
You
it's
gotta-
a
you
human
gotta
die.
You gotta say the number, the dice. Okay, so you gotta say how many sides are on the die. So, like, if you say this is a 20-sided die, then it's like, oh, is that a 17 out of 20, or is that like, it's gotta be like that.
No, why wouldn't they just say 7? They would just say a number then.
Because it's like, what are you trying to roll? Are you trying to roll a very high roll of a
Getting
6-sided
beyond
die, or are
rolling.
you trying to get a
I'm
critical?
saying that the person's
I think it's more like a dreidel. Because he's rolling and becoming a symbol for something rather than a number quantifying something, and he wants you to interpret it as the next action and how successful it is based on the emotion you're getting from his action.
Okay.
I told you these is gods.
Okay, so Jimmy.
Okay,
do
so
you wanna
I was
be the
climbing
die?
the
Well,
tree.
why don't you
Okay.
you guys be the adventurers? I'm
Okay.
obviously I'll be the die.
Okay.
But it's like, and don't be distracted by the fact that I'm just gonna feel the vibe.
Okay, no.
Like I'm not. Another thing about a die is that it's like this punctuated thing where it's like, oh, now we roll it, now we get a number. No, I'm over here. I'm not part of your narrative. But Spencer's got one eye on me mentally, and I'm just sort of like feeling things.
Okay.
And
But
I'm
then
just
how-
sort of and then when
How do we quantify a roll then? It sounds like you're in a continuous rolling.
You're not quantifying, and
So I look at you, I just take a snapshot and go,
Yeah.
this frame of Dan's
Yes.
existence.
yeah, I would say that's accurate.
Well, then
yes.
when do I decide when I should throw to you? Like
That's your own decision.
Well, that's
It's like taking a cup and dipping it in a river, Like the river, it could be so like when do you do it and how big's the cup, and it's like it's up to you. It's like that's what dice are supposed to. Like
I
now
thought
you
I
have-
would be the most on board for this.
I feel
But
like
you
if
are
we show them,
you are crafting a new paradigm.
I'm already doing it.
I'm not.
I don't care.
He's crafted it.
No, but you're a big part of it. I mean, I really think we're sitting on a gold mine.
I'm
here if
already
we can just
doing it.
start
No, this is great.
I'm already doing it.
Okay.
Because this is.
We have to go on the adventure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on a journey, and I would like to be Gwenethor, the Gollum fairy princess.
Okay. Can I still be the manager, the ghost manager? Okay.
Gwenethor?
Yeah, Gwenethor.
Gwenethor and Ghost Manager, you find yourself in Bristlebees, the merry town of Brizzles and Bees. Around you, you see Brizzles and Bees winding their merry ways through the city of Bristlebees. I don't know what it's called anymore. Brizzled Bees. At your feet, you can see the tiny dwellings of the bees and the slightly larger dwellings of the Brizzleds.
We must be careful where we step.
Okay, we will talk. We will walk very gently.
Oh, ow! Oh, ow! Oh, you got me!
You don't step on any more bees than those ones that just earlier made noise. You find yourself to what seems like the town hall of Bristol Bees.
No repercussions for killing townspeople.
Yes. There is the tiny town hall there.
Let's go in.
Yes.
You open the door and out comes the mayor. He's a
Oh.
little bee. He looks like the Honey Nut Cheerios bee, but like with a mustache.
Welcome to our town.
Go be the guy. You don't have to stand back there. Here, you want this, Mike?
Thanks so much.
Hello, little bee.
Welcome to our town. town.
I am Gwenethor, the Gollum princess, and this is my manager.
We have waited for your arrival. We've heard so much about you. Welcome to Bizzleby. You've killed about 1,000 of our residents.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. We're just happy to see you.
We realized as soon as we came to town that nothing random really happens here ever, does it?
Nope. Monday looks like Friday. Friday looks like Saturday. You get it.
You smell the smell of sweet lemons. It's weird because lemons smell sour usually. And at the same time, you feel everything expanding and growing, including yourselves and the buildings around you.
Oh my God, the scale remains!
You can't, it looks about the same because everything grows at roughly the same size, but you're clearly larger than you were.
So I'd be about this tall.
No, you grow more. You grow more, so it's a weird occurrence.
Great.
Yeah.
Allow me to show you around our beautiful town.
That would be great.
That's the library.
Oh.
That's the other library.
I'm not sure how I feel about it yet.
You feel conflicted.
Come.
Which library should I go to? I'll go to this one. No, I'll go to this one. No!
Well, that library, boring. This library contains books that will lead you into the arms of our mascot.
Oh, the Tai Chi master
The Tai
over
Chi
there?
master. Or maybe...
I think he wants to be left alone.
Yes. He hates to be misnamed.
He's been doing things all by himself without anyone talking to him or acknowledging his existence.
Let's see.
You guys are being literal and you're...
Maybe you'd like to meet the soul of our town.
No,
Yes.
I think he's meant to be separate from us.
Yes,
It's
he's not part of the narrative.
Okay, Spencer, you do my part, I'll do your part.
Well, okay.
Let's trade. Let's just trade.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not saying I'm going to do better. I'm just saying, like, I obviously I owe it to people to demonstrate what I mean. It's like you guys, don't worry about him. You're just people. You exist in your own narrative. Don't worry about him. That's fucked up. I'll worry about him.
Sorry we let you down, Dan.
Spencer, where are they? They're in a
Yeah.
tree trunk. Where are they?
Dan, we were really feeling sorry for you.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, man. We're trying to execute your fucking vision.
We were feeling bad for you, Dan.
No, don't feel sorry.
No, you were out there all alone and looked kind of ridiculous. And
It didn't seem like you were generating anything and inspiring any new
Are
directions.
you guys
we
trying
want to please you, Dan.
You're trying to construct a meta improv narrative.
No, that was your idea, Dan. We were just trying to support it.
You give gifts with all these crazy body movements, you showing your body and everything, and we wanted to accept those gifts and heighten.
And right now we're playing a game where the scene has broken down and we are playing our personas.
Yeah.
Well, what if my character decides that because you're disappointing me, I will go back in time?
Well,
Why don't we see what that would look like? Cut to a great Chicago phrase. Cut to.
What's up, doop doo? All right. You guys are adventuring on a big field. You're a fighter and a wizard.
I'm a fighter. Great.
Jimmy Crane, you are Jimmy Caranis, the great fighter.
Yes, I'm Jimmy Carrane, the great fighterist.
You have plate armor and a hat and a sword. Scott Adsit, you are Sorcerus, the wizard of Suckdicula. You love magic, but you don't mind sucking dick. You got a bag of tricks that include sucking dick and some spells. And you guys are on a field, a great field overlooking a town, and you're on a quest to find a gold ring that you heard might exist.
Pretty original.
But there's some goblins. There's some goblins coming.
It's so easy. It's so easy.
There's goblins coming, and I'm basing that on his movement. He's not the goblins. You understand?
Why would we waste all that good movement, though?
But I'm looking at his movement, but it's not. God damn it! It's not that hard.
Don't acknowledge the dice.
Goblins are coming.
That was just don't acknowledge the dice.
Yeah.
What Scott said. Right?
The goblins are shooting. The goblins are shooting at you.
We're gonna try to make.
Oh, you got hit real bad, Jimmy.
Right. Oh.
You got hit in the arm with an arrow.
Zephyr winds blow some cock.
You're waving your arms in a magical manner. You try to cast a healing spell on Jimmy Crane's character, and it's doing okay. It's doing fine.
All right. Wow.
Not nearly as good as the dick
Don't
sucking.
use it for about 3 weeks.
Okay, great. It's feeling a little sore, but it's feeling a little better. I don't have to suck your dick, do I? For that?
You don't have to, but I would really appreciate it.
Okay.
More arrows are raining down at you.
All right.
But they're missing generally because the goblins are far away. They're just taking pot shots at you. You guys
Maybe there's a way we can stop the goblins.
Okay. I've got a sword. I forgot.
Oh, the goblins are on the move. They're coming.
I was trying to slay the goblin.
All right, I'm going to try a multiplying spell on your sword and throw one sword that will land as 100.
All right.
Your multiplying spell fails.
All right, here it goes. Ooh.
I'm sorry, I was distracted.
What were
I was
you
looking at
thinking?
your dick.
Your sword flies off into the grass. The goblins are laughing at you.
That's not the goblins.
They're continuing to march towards you.
All right, we got to stop them somehow or get out of here.
Okay.
Jimmy, you still... No, you don't. Okay.
You're wearing armor. Why don't you just go fight them
That's
for
a great
us?
idea. I'm going to... If I don't come back, I love you. No. That's an incentive if I come back. All right.
Jimmy proceeds across the Great Plains of Dixicula, and the goblins are terrified of something. They're summoning healing powers to buff themselves, to give themselves like higher armor. As you get towards them, you see them starting to glow bright red, indicating that it's going to be harder to hit them.
Use the strategy I used at Awful
All right.
Just go for their penises.
All right.
The goblins attack. You attack. Your attacks are not doing good.
All right.
The goblins are now. Their turn to attack. They're doing real good. They're real excited, and their arrows are piercing you for
I'm down. I've been hit by an arrow.
I'm going to approach a goblin and try to get it to surrender through pleasure.
Okay.
The goblins are considering your offer.
Is it working? I think it's working.
They seem into it. The goblins are down.
Keep going. I see the ring. I see the ring.
It's attached to what I'm using.
The goblins have an offer for you. They say if you continue to pleasure them, that they'll spare your lives. One by one, the goblins' chodes go down your throat, filling you with goblin seed.
No.
I'm pregnant.
No.
They're different than us.
Oh my God.
Ah!
stop giving birth through my urethra.
All right, hold it. It's coming.
A goblin baby. All right. A goblin baby came out.
It's a boy. It's a baby boy.
All right. Well, all right.
No.
At least I know he's mine.
Okay, I'm willing to admit this isn't working if you guys are. Okay, all right. That was okay. That's all I want. Okay, Spencer, you can have yours.
And you're saying you couldn't write that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I get it. Now I understand what he meant when he said, "What do you mean?"
Dan,
What
I
are
want
you
to
trying
ask
to
you
do?
what you learned from that.
It doesn't work. You can't just come out on stage and make up a show.